kits to that. I might offer some of my rolling stock. They've got a layout that isn't always set up. So it comes out just for the open day. I might suggest that I could bring some of my stuff in and run it on that on its own. But the club itself is mostly DC. So my personal layout's going to be DCC, but I do not have any local experts I can discuss issues I might have with, which is why I spend a lot of time watching modelling on YouTube, because I kind of need to find out how things work so I can fix the problems I find. Not that I might. It does mean when I buy a new locomotive, I can take it down to the club layout and run it there, and run it half an hour one way, half an hour on the other way, and get them all run in without worry. I don't generally get DCC locomotives from the UK because it's kind of expensive, and I can fit my own DCC chips, so it's just a matter of ordering them locally in American dollars rather than British pounds, and paying bank fees for stuff. I mean, I understand banks need to make money, but when you convert American money to British money, and then they add a fee for converting from dollars to pounds, and another fee for handling a foreign transaction, and another fee, it's like, well, the thing that I bought for what worked out as $300 has actually cost me $360 because there's $60 in banking fees. I prefer not to have to pay those if I don't have to. So a lot of my purchases I do through things like PayPal or whatever, because the bank pays PayPal in dollars and they don't charge me an arm and a leg to do that. And PayPal tends to be, their fees tend to be a lot lower. The other option I also use used to be called TransferWise. They changed their name to Wise, and I believe what they do is they have their own bank accounts with currency in many different countries, and they facilitate people who want to transfer their money to another country. So if I want to transfer some money to my dad in the UK, I can send them a bank transfer to their US bank account, and they will send a UK currency transfer from their UK bank account to my dad. And then when my dad wants to send stuff to me, he can send it to their bank account in the UK, and they will send it from their US bank account to me here. So there isn't so much in the way of transfer fees. They charge for the service, but it's quite a reasonable charge for the service, and there's nothing hidden. Unlike American banks, where everything's hidden. You get hit with everything. as it is right now, I think I've got 2 locomotives that are set up for DCC. Actually, 5 locomotives set up for DCC. And 2 DCC chips that still need to be fitted to a couple of my locomotives. And then after that, I think I've got possibly another 5 locomotives that need chips fitting. So we need 5 more chips. But that's fine. Okay. So last couple of rows on this field, then I think we'll take a little bit of a break from gathering grass and go finish off ploughing. And then 10:40, we'll see how we're sitting for getting the rest of this done. Or getting the rest of the work for August 3 done. Obviously, as things move along. Actually, I'm not sure we've got too much work left to do. We have one more day in August, so I will probably do the maize foraging and I don't know, maybe we'll see. The grass fields, obviously, I can fertilise as soon as they're cleared off. But then once that's done, there is a possibility here. I was going to say there's a possibility here that we might get all of this field cleared up. I'm not quite so certain about that now. As you look up towards the end of the field, it's like, oh, that's a long way away. I think that was a good 18,000 litres, and so we've only got 12 left to capacity. I don't know how well I'm doing for my prediction of 700,000 litres off these 3 fields. I don't know, 44. Don't think I'm going to make it to the end of this row. And I'm wrong. 375 litres short of the end of the row. It's okay. Definitely not enough room for this one. I should lift the pickup up and we can tractor over there. Alrighty. There you go. And I still haven't, I haven't decided yet whether I need 3 clamps. Obviously, if I get cows, I will, because we'll be using what's in the clamps to feed the cows, and we'll need an empty one. to put new harvest into. But we'll see. There's also the possibility that having a huge grass field is going to require us having an extra clamp. Oh, I need some more silage additive again. How are we doing? 633. We're not quite at 700. That's unfortunate. Okay. And ding done. Oops, don't turn in yet. So I think we'll go back through this field. So these 3 fields can now actually be fertilized. Okay. A bit of an issue with the on-off button. We're all good. Okay, so that's done. What is that? 2, 3? Oh, not bad. 3.5. I don't think that gives us a nice round number in the pit, but it's good enough. Can't say I'm too disappointed. Let's put it that way. $636, I guess. There we go. 636, 920. Okay, I am going to park this in the yard because that's a good start. Where'd the blue tractor? There's the blue tractor. Okay. Alrighty, so a little bit of plowing. And I think, what are we going to do? Okay. We'll get this plowing done. We'll get the sprayer on the Massey Ferguson, and I'm going to spray those 3 grass fields, and then we'll take out a loan and buy the big field behind us. I'm not going to harvest that yet. Then we can actually, we'll stick with the fertilizer and. Okay. Issue I just thought of is that field is we're not ploughed up to the edge of it, so I might need to plough up to the edge of it before I do anything to it like fertilizer. Oh, it's going to rain. Seriously? Well. It is what it is. Because I can't spray the field until I've done the soil analysis, and I don't want to pay for soil analysis on a field that I'm going to expand or adjust. And ploughing the edge of it is going to mean that I need the crop away from the edge, which means I need the soil analysed first. Or, well, okay, I could analyse what I've done so far. That would be a good start. And then buy a soil analysis tool, or lease a soil analysis tool, and just do round the edge of that last field once we've ploughed it. So we got the full map. The thing is, the edge of the field is then going to be one harvest behind the rest of the field. Oh, so annoying. Well, that's part of the problem. It's always going to be one plough behind, or one harvest behind the rest of the field, much like all the corners on these fields. Because we're not harvesting them, we're not messing with the soil map on them. Great demand at exports. That might be worth a look. Or at least that might be worth a look. I'm not seeing anything blue there. Oh, there it is. No, that's the biomass heating plant. Wood chips, I was right. State exports 400 line. Line. Okay, whatever. I'm not seeing any little blue circles. Oh yeah, I'm running. Oh, there it is. Goat milk. Don't have goats. That looks like a good deal, though. Good grief. Show price fluctuations. Just under 2,000 to just over 1,600, and so it's 200 off the maximum, and that is nice. And that's the last thing. I also need to figure out where to buy yeast from. Because once we get the bakery loaded with good stuff, I'll probably end up selling the flour this year. Just because really I don't have anything I can use it for. And then next year, once we've got canola, I'll convert the canola into canola oil, and that's one of the raw materials for the bakery. And I think to make the easiest things, I need flour, yeast, and canola oil. Maybe water. So we might have to buy ourselves a little water tap to get that filled up. Anyway, no GPS on this thing. So the field over there is already lined, but this side not so much. I should be able to bring the liming cart out, out here to just do this bit, but we'll have to do the other field as well. So I'd like to come out with that all at the same time. Anyway. Oh, I have to do over there as well. So I'll park the little New Holland over there, near where we're going to have to do more ploughing later in the month. Actually, I don't have to finish it off this month. As said, this field will be planted barley, all of it, and that's not going to happen until September, and I've got all the days in September to do that. So I'm kind of good with that. As I said, I think we could benefit from the big Bednar subsoiler here. This field will be, what will this field be? This field will be barley. So I'm not too concerned with things here. Now, once we plant the barley, what I need to remember is, on a barley crop, I am going to plant grass immediately after it. So I can't do the chopped straw, and get a nitrogen boost, because chopping the straw gives me more nitrogen than grass actually likes, so it could be detrimental to the grass yield for the cut in November. So we are going to be baling straw, just so that we don't waste the bonus. Now with maize, I can't make straw out of that, so I'm not going to get any benefit there. Now, if I wasn't going barley straight to grass to maize, then chopping the straw is actually a good plan, because we get a nitrogen boost from that. Oops, that one. Anyway, what's this? 1, 2 more maybe? Much narrower than the plough, so do that. Yay. Okay. Okay, that's that bit plowed. I think we get this bit. Oh, here's a bit. Oh, now this tractor needs a service too. Ah, well. It is what it is, and it's not going to happen today. I could bring the servicing trailer out, just do it in situ. See how that works out later. Well, we just got to tidy up this edge. Get ourselves some nice furrows, and actually, yeah, we do need to, that whole field up at the top of the hill there needs to get done. So, I guess I am taking this back to the yard. We'll stick it in the shed. Check the plough out too. That's 86th. We'll make sure it's clear. This is fine. Boop, boop. Actually, looks like there's what would appear on the mini-map as a couple of red dots here. Alrighty, I think that looks good enough there. A couple of bits down the end. So that patch there to our left is going to end up with weeds once we plant it. We do have, our sprayer is actually set up for herbicide, efficient herbicide spraying, so I could, well, I don't know. So I could come out to this field with herbicide, spray that bit, but the herbicide will not adversely affect any of the rest of the field. Anyway, let's get that in transport position. We'll get back to the yard. Stick this in the big equipment bay for now, because it will have to come out before the forager gets back. Alright, turn that off. And, Echo, no, 10 winkle, yes. Fix that. And little blue tractor. Fix that. Okay. So that's all in good condition, ready to go out. Not today.